Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. Folks, SeatGeek is the official sponsor of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Make sure you folks download it on the Apple Store or Google Play today. Folks, SeatGeek not only shows you guys the best deals when it comes to tickets on any event that you're going to, whether it's sporting events, concerts, Broadway shows, comedy shows, whatever you guys are looking for, SeatGeek has it. Not only that, it also shows you guys the best deals, and it also shows you guys the way too high ticket prices that people are selling tickets for, and it shows you guys which deals are the best and which deals you guys should jump on. So make sure you folks check it out at SeatGeek.com today or download it on the Apple Store or Google Play. Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is also brought to you guys by TeePublic.com. Folks, TeePublic.com is the official merchandise store of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Make sure you folks check it out. As folks, we have different designs from the London Nightmare to the Aled 4-belt shirt to my t-shirt to pretty much everyone in the Wrestle Arc Podcast has a t-shirt out right now. Make sure you folks check it out at teepublic.com/user/Wrestle Arc Podcast. And folks, that's going to be in the links in the description below.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another scintillating super episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast, joined by two Brits, that being myself and Aled Thomas. Say hello, Aled.
Hi.
And we're also joined by the two arseholes of the group. That's right, our two American friends across the pond, Mr. BWN Radio. Say hi.
Shove it.
And also, Thomas Noble, right all the way from Maine. Say hello.
Sup?
And today we have a whole lot of things we got to talk about after a really good weekend in wrestling and all that. You know, one tribal chief has been finally pinned for the first time in 3.5 years. And also, Chris Jericho may be joining the Blackpool Combat Club. And just like, what even the fuck is wrestling? Seriously, like, genuinely, what's wrong with it? Anyway, who wants to speak on whatever these topics we've got? All that and more, etc., etc.
Anyway, I have the full match results and everything from all three shows, from Money in the Bank to Raw to Dynamite, and of course, talking about the AEW Fight Forever update, which we'll talk about that later. Yeah. But anyway, let's start with Money in the Bank, the big one. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and say, yeah, Ross retained the fucking Wrestle Arc title. Good for him. Anyway, moving on.
Fuck Ross.
Hopefully he's watching. Anyway, so
Your house.
where do I start? Okay, yep, here we go. So, let's start here. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match kicked off the show. It involved Ricochet, Shinsuke, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul.
Yeah, Ricochet and Logan Paul nearly died in that match.
Yeah.
Yes.
That whole Spanish Fly where apparently, according to Logan himself on the Impulsive Podcast, they were supposed to both stand on the top rope and then obviously both of them were supposed to go stomach and back first through the table, but instead it was a botch and Logan literally went top of his head into the table at the back, you know.
Yeah, Ricochet had to call an audible, like, mid-air, basically.
He was like, yeah, turn as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, there were a lot of big spots in this match as well.
I know a lot of...
I know, I'm shocked by that.
Almost got it wrong at that point. We all went for LA Knight.
What? Yeah, anyway, LA Knight was close to winning it. However, Damian Priest ended up winning it.
Which I'm not mad at it.
I'm kind of mad.
I mean,
Damian
Priest deserves it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Big Damian Priest has been, like, he's been working very hard this year, you know. He had a very good match with Bad Bunny at Backlash and basically made a celebrity look very good. Made him look like a good $1 million in defeat, and apparently there's this weird anomaly where celebrities, if they beat a certain wrestler who works full-time, that full-timer later goes on a good big run, and in this case, this time, that rocket ship has been attached to Judgment Day's Damian Priest. But I will say, I have been a massive fan of LA Knight for a number of months now, especially however he's gotten with the fans, and I thought, you know, it might have been the right time to elevate him into a higher spot, but again, I'm not particularly mad that Damian Priest won either, because he has been working very hard, bless him. So,
Absolutely, for sure. And Priest is from like winning the U.S. title back when he made his debut in WWE, and then he made a great showing against Bad Bunny in a losing effort, and now winning Money in the Bank. And, like, again, not mad at that result. Priest deserves this, and he needs that big push that he deserves.
I think, I mean, the only reason Damian won is because Triple H and Vince McMahon wanted two different people to win, so they both came to a decision and chose Damian Priest.
I mean, listen, my favorite in the whole thing was LA Knight. I mean, no offense, he really was over in the UK. I mean, people were really pulling for him. I mean, Priest, yeah, it's good for him to win Money in the Bank, and hopefully his cash-in is not a failed one, because I honestly don't want to see him fail it. However, the big question for me now is when is the right opportunity for him to cash that in? Because
I don't know, but also,
I have a theory it might be at SummerSlam.
I'm not gonna do the thing. I was gonna do the thing. I don't do the thing.
It could.
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could be
Depends
SummerSlam,
It
at the
depends
same-
who Seth. Well, depends who Seth faces at SummerSlam, right? Because I'm guessing he's gonna cash in on Seth, right?
Yeah.
So he's not gonna cash in on Roman, is he? I mean, you can cash in on any champion now, but he's probably gonna go for Seth, to be honest.
Yeah.
Personally,
Here's the thing. It can go two ways. He can either fail with Finn costing him, or he could win and then Finn be his first challenger.
I was going to say that the briefcase win for Priest has very much been used to drive that jealousy storyline that's going on between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Whereas, like, especially on Raw, they were arguing like the older brother and the middle child, while the mother's hugging, Rhea Ripley's hugging the younger brother and Dominic Mysterio on the ground. She's going, "Guys, stop fighting! My God!" And that was quite funny because I literally heard that and I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's mad.
Also, I feel like Damian winning, obviously, LA Knight, yeah, he was over, he was the favourite. But then again, Damian deserves it. LA Knight just was over. There's a difference between deserving something and being over.
But it might get to...
Well, in that case, Roman, time to drop him.
LA Knight didn't deserve it. What's he done to deserve it? He hasn't done anything.
Well, in that case, Roman, time to drop him. All right.
In kayfabe terms, LA Knight hasn't really won any big matches. He's been, lowered to
He hasn't done anything.
middle of the mid card. Basically, his Royal Rumble match with Bray Wyatt was, kind of tarnished with the whole... It was bad. The match itself was bad. Like, why is it in a glow-in-the-dark setting? And then the whole botched Uncle Howdy spot with the platform at the bottom exploded is just a bit mid, mate. Just a bit mid. And then...
Yeah.
Well,
And then his promos. The promos are always the good part. Like, he's very charismatic. You can't really deny that, but at the same time, it's like we haven't seen anybody this organically over probably since Daniel Bryan about 9 years ago. So,
Have you heard of Cody Rhodes?
I mean, Cody Rhodes, yes, but LA Knight's like one of them people who's
Yeah,
in the
that-
background.
Well,
Yes, I heard
fuck
the
you.
woe.
Yes.
I heard the woe. They actually sang the entire song that he was there.
Yeah, we put every other audience to shame, man.
Yeah.
well,
You guys suck.
Anyway, we get to him. Damien Priest cashing in. SummerSlam could happen. Yes, don't think it will then.
well,
I also don't think he. I don't think he will be successful, but I don't mind him winning the world title. If it happens, it happens. I'm fine with it.
well. Anyway, advancing to the rest of the card here. The next match shocked a lot of us based on how it ended. The Women's Tag Team Championship match: Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
In this match, it went on a while until Baszler's had enough of Rousey shit and attacks her from behind and pretty much gives Liv and Raquel the win, making them the new champs.
I literally Sorry, go ahead.
The news coming out is that Ronda Rousey has an hard out in her contract, and after this feud with Baszler, after SummerSlam, she'll be gone from the company. So that's what the news is at the moment.
There's also talk she could go back to UFC once her run in WWE is done, but not that
She can
anyone.
leave whenever she wants. That's the thing. She chooses when she leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that result literally stunned us, all of us.
Well, yeah, it did.
I would
before
say-
yeah.
I mean, granted, most of us probably predicted Rousey and Shayna to retain, but Shayna Baszler's face turn came out of absolutely nowhere. I was genuinely surprised, and I was like, you know what? If something good comes from it in terms of putting Shayna Baszler in a more prominent position, making her look like a total badass, then I'm all for it.
I mean,
So,
if they can build up Shayna Baszler correctly, you have face Shayna Baszler with his heel here, hip play. There you go, man.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see that match.
And then
that'd be
check
like a
Shayna's promo last Monday. Exactly, her promo was good.
very good, yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very
Talked about
good.
why she basically brought Ronda into WWE, and then eventually said she was the one who had to scratch and claw to earn everything she ever got, while Rousey was just handed everything basically because of her
Think about
name and nothing else.
Technically, The Rock brought her into WWE.
Yeah,
It's the
More
Rock's
than
fault.
Shayna's
Yeah,
largely the reason
Fuck
she did
you,
what she
Dwayne.
can do.
Fuck you, Dwayne. Anyway,
Fuck you, Dwayne.
the next match that was on the card was the Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and Riddle. Gunther retained, however, not before a surprise return at the end, when it was a Mr. Drew McIntyre would pop up out of nowhere,
Oh, yeah.
and he would come down and Claymore.
But he hit the Glasgow Kiss, then a Claymore.
Yeah, that. Yeah, Claymore.
My
Everyone else
question is,
think
where the fuck was Randy Orton?
I don't know where Randy went.
He was busy.
He slithered away. See what I did
I
there?
mean, given
Yeah,
yes,
get you there.
he's the way he's a Viper. Yes, got that. Very good, very nice. Anyway, as I was about to say, is like the whole thing with Randy is like the issue still surrounding the back injury and the fact that doctors have probably advised him never to wrestle again. But I don't think it was that advice because he's Randy Orton. But the question I do want to ask is regarding the match between Gunther and Riddle. Did anyone else just find it really underwhelming, or was that just me?
Yeah, I think
I
they could've
thought the
done a whole
ending
lot.
was underwhelming.
Yeah, kind of the same way, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was as hard hitting as all of other Gunther's matches, but just something about it to me just didn't click. I just wasn't.
Yeah, but for
fully
him to just
interested
sit
in
there
it.
and just chop Riddle's ankle and then put it into the submission and end like that, I mean, it wasn't
I
real.
was just powerbomb
don't know.
on his head. What you normally
I don't
do.
know if you guys saw, but on Monday, I didn't watch her obviously, but you guys saw I put a random tweet out without telling anyone. You guys see it?
No.
Something about Randy
I don't-
coming
I
back
don't
at
think so.
SummerSlam.
The tweet was Randy Orton will somehow return and face Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental title if McIntyre beats Gunther at SummerSlam because of how friendly he is with Matt Riddle, because him and Matt Riddle are now getting very close, as seen on the Raw. So
They
I
went
feel
for
like
points.
if Drew McIntyre beats Gunther, then Randy Orton will probably be the first guy to go after him.
Okay.
It's possible.
Okay.
Possible, yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
The next... What?
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Well, the next thing that we had was Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio.
And, like the London crowd literally sang the Kingdom when Cody came out. They're like, that is like, Jesus.
Sang the whole song.
Yeah, when
I
we attach ourselves to a certain thing, like we're like, yeah, the Americans and Canadians and Puerto Ricans can all do the big whoa, but we can sing the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're just good with songs.
Yeah, but are you special?
Yeah.
Anyway,
And there was no Brock Lesnar.
I know, I thought Brock was
Nope.
going to return.
Do you
Attack
think
Cody.
Brock was gonna fly to? You think Brock was gonna fly to the UK?
He goes to
I think we
fucking
all-
Saudi, so yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, but he gets Saudi money,
Yep.
right? Though. Saudi money and UK money are different.
Like if
All the things
Brock,
we all stink as well.
yeah, but if Brock would have been in the UK, would the result change?
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio would have definitely won because Brock Lesnar would have cost him. Because he would be too concentrated on trying to fight Brock, and then, there'll probably be like some kind
As
of
we
roll
saw
up spot.
on Monday, Hart is on Cody's mind.
Yeah, all he had to say was so, and then the music hit, and then he turned around and.
That's the key.
All he said was so.
He's been waiting for Brock for like a month, and all he needed to say was so.
Then the music hits, and then he turns around, he sprints down the ramp, and he's like, I'm just going to try and beat you up.
And both superstars just hitting lefts and rights.
Yeah.
And then Cody hit a Cody cutter.
But the,
Obviously-
the next
Cody
thing.
was Dominic. Wait, Cody was Dominic though. It was an okay match, not gonna lie. Dominic did pretty well in there.
Yeah, he did.
But
It did, but it was also eh. But,
I thought it was good because all I've seen all over TikTok was Rhea's like making a concerned face. Meanwhile, Cody's getting fucking ramped up. And then all of a sudden it zooms in on Rhea's face and she's like, oh, fuck, he messed up
yeah,
type face.
that was funny. Yeah.
That's hysterical.
But the next thing surprised every
Oh, yeah.
wrestling fan.
Oh yeah, this guy.
The You Can't See Me Man
Where the
makes a
fuck did he
surprise
come from?
return. And he says that he wants to bring WrestleMania to London.
Yes.
Yeah, please do that, because
Before-
if Money in the Bank's going to go by, imagine that, but 4 times.
Yeah, WrestleMania in London. I would love that. I
That's
think
what
London
yeah,
deserves that
and-
kind of thing.
But then, of course, an Aussie had to come down.
Yeah, and he
And
wants
Grayson
WrestleMania in Australia.
Yeah, he wants WrestleMania in Australia.
Everyone wants it.
He says that he wants to host the Grayson Waller Effect with host John Cena in Australia. Cena says no, turns his back,
No.
allowing Waller to jump him. Waller quickly turned around into an attitude adjustment, and Cena left the ring.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
and
Lon-
we're not gonna see Cena again for like another 7 months.
Yeah,
The
so
London
London,
crowd-
just be happy.
the London crowd literally roasted Grayson's fucking ass. They
How?
chanted. They literally they chanted wanker to him.
Hearing an American saying wanker is extremely funny, just saying.
It's weird,
It
yeah. But go to London, yeah, you call that.
They literally
Anyway.
chanted him that.
My question is, WrestleMania in London, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Or damn
Yes.
sure. London deserves to have a WrestleMania.
No. My next question is it gonna happen? Probably not.
Probably
for
not,
another
no.
5 years.
Fuck that. No.
Yeah, it's,
It'll take a long time, yeah.
yeah,
They
it will take
John-
a long time for.
No, shut up! Shut up! The fact that they sent John Cena out there to talk about this. I mean, they must be talking about it if they send John Cena out.
They must be extremely serious, like genuinely. If they're sending the biggest superstar in the history of the company besides Stone Cold Steve Austin out there, then it's like,
It will take a long
Because
time.
if Cena says it, all the little kids are gonna get excited. And do you think John Cena's really gonna lie to them?
Yes.
no.
Okay,
yes.
well, okay.
He said he would never leave.
He hasn't.
He keeps leaving and coming back. He's The Rock.
The difference is he keeps coming back. Nah, see, because The Rock doesn't come back. That's where you're wrong.
Ah.
And Cena didn't leave for Hollywood before his prime, so
The Cena still comes back. Where the fuck is Dwayne?
I don't know. But also about WrestleMania in London, it will take a process for WWE to think about just get WWE to London.
Money.
well
There you
they did it to Money in the Bank, and 2 nights at Wembley Stadium, 90,000 capacity, probably get 80k, 85k in both nights. Your jobs are good.
They-
That makes WWE a lot of money.
go. They'd sell out Wembley for both nights, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
So then,
And then, it'll be funny though. It'll be funny. John Cena's like, I want to bring WrestleMania to London. It happens, and then he's not on the card.
Yeah, that would be a big
That
crazy.
would be sad. If
That'd be
Cena's not
that would be a Cena thing to do.
That won't be a Cena thing. I got you, Mania, but you're not getting me too.
So the next thing on the card is the women's Money in the Bank, which had Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Bayley, Io Sky, and Trish Stratus. The ending of this, well, first
I like
off,
the ending.
I just want to say the whole match was pretty much Becky versus
Yes.
Yeah,
Stark and
Correct.
Trish.
it's mostly Becky, Trish, and
The ending, though, the ending was very creative.
The ending I was surprised
Yeah.
at.
Yes.
So
genius.
Becky Lynch got handcuffed by Stark at one point. However, Stark couldn't get the rest of the handcuff done. So it was Io, Bayley, and Becky. Becky and Bayley started to climb the ladder at the same time. Io pops up out of nowhere and handcuffs Bayley and
Becky.
together, and Io climbed over Bayley and grabbed the briefcase.
Yeah.
That is pure creative genius.
It is. And also,
Okay.
Bayley did like push Io off a ladder at some point during that match too.
She did.
Which means
So,
we're getting a damage control breakup angle coming very soon.
The
Yeah,
one,
but where does Dakota Kai know all this?
well, the one thing that pissed me off
don't know.
was during the press conference, it said that the Money in the Bank winner was Io and Bayley. And that pissed me off so much.
Absolutely not. Like, Io pulled down the briefcase.
Here's the thing. They also botched during the kickoff show, remember? So it was probably just another
Well, they
botch.
also botched when they said that Bayley was from Judgment Day.
The judge.
Oh,
Hey,
poor,
dude.
poor Judgment Day.
What do you mean, poor Judgment Day? Judgment Day will be unlucky to have Bayley, bro.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna say. See, you distracted me now, no, but now I hate you.
Hashtag fake wrestling. Anyway.
I forgot what I was gonna say now because of him.
Something about Bayley being grateful, or Judgment Day has to be grateful if Bayley joins.
No, that's what he distracted me with. I was saying something before that.
Oh, well, fuck it, I don't know. Moving on.
Fuck.
The next match after that was Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. This match was a great match in my mind. I thought
I mean, it
went,
you expect from both of them.
huh?
It's what you expected, really, isn't it?
Yeah, back and forth.
Yeah.
Until Damian Priest decided to make his presence felt at ringside, right when Finn
Bin Balor. Bin
Right.
Balor.
Right when Finn Balor went for the coup de grace, it seemed that Priest was gonna almost come into the ring. Balor stopped himself, looked over at him, and then Balor missed the coup de grace. Seth hit the thing.
Stop.
Yep, and then
See,
Seth retained.
this is where I thought Drew was gonna come back after this to attack Seth.
Yeah, me too, actually. But the
It's
thing is,
not Randy Orton's fault. Fuck Randy Orton.
I can see why, like, they've put Drew with Gunther though, because obviously the triple
Yeah,
threat
but
match or WrestleMania and stuff. But yeah.
Is he just gonna fucking fight Judgment Day through SummerSlam?
The thing is, when I thought like Drew wanted to leave, is because he was like, I want to be in the main event spot, and the fact that he's basically been brought back to not do that is kind of disgraceful. Like, you know, but I guess they want to make him work his way back to it. So,
I mean, he's not just gonna get a world title match, is he? Really? But
no, he's not. But as for Seth and Finn Balor, great match, decent feud as well.
Yeah.
Whether they run it back at SummerSlam again, I don't know. We'll see.
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah,
But
me
here's
too.
the thing. I kind of during that then, yeah. I didn't. When Damien won the briefcase, we started questioning whether Finn was gonna win, and then Damien was gonna cash in on Finn. I can still see that happening.
Or Finn beating Seth and then
Damien
Cash.
beating Finn. Yeah.
I don't mind that one bit.
But even Seth can still say, hey, my title reign was longer than yours.
He can't say that about Hillman, though.
Not
No,
one
he
fucking
can't.
No.
Not one
Talking
goddamn
about
bit.
Hillman. Talking about Hillman.
Speaking of Roman, yeah, let's get to the main event.
See that segue? I'm such a pro.
Bloodline Civil War. Roman Reigns
Yeah,
and
this
Solo
was-
Sikoa versus the Usos. This match.
The Usos were over, man. The Usos were fucking over in the UK.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
At one point, Paul Heyman had to pull Roman Reigns aside to regroup and be like, you want your kids looking up to those two
Yeah,
and this and that?
they were into them because they were so over, man.
But how this ended is the Usos delivered a whole bunch of super kicks, and it was insane. But then
Too many.
Jay decided to go the top rope, in which he would hit the move.
Rock Splash.
Yeah, and then the cover, 1, 2, 3. Pinning Roman Reigns for the first time since December of 2019.
Yeah, yes. You did also miss out a very important fact. That Jay low blowed Roman whilst kicking out.
Yes, because that was a callback to...
Hell in a Cell?
No.
No.
No,
Payback?
it was before it. Because
Yeah, it was one of their matches.
Jay hit the splash, and it looked like he was going to win, but then Roman lifted his arm and nailed him. And
Yeah, but anyway, Jay pinned Roman Reigns.
yeah.
And
Does
which now
beg the
that-
question.
Which now we question at this point: is Jay going to be the one who's going to beat Roman for the undisputed title?
No.
Actually, I mean, whoever doesn't seem special anymore. It's not going to make a difference. Whoever beats him now will not feel big or special.
See, that's
Alright,
why I
Cody.
thought,
Come here.
yeah, probably Cody again. Who knows? But,
Cody beating Roman means nothing now.
Exactly.
it
No
means
one,
nothing.
literally anyone but Jay beating Roman means nothing now.
Finish the story.
I don't like it. I mean, I like that the Usos won, but I don't like that they pinned Roman.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Mainly,
the
this is why.
The title win for whoever beats Roman would have been a lot more better if they were the first person to beat him in 3 years.
This is why I expected Roman and Solo to win this match, because
That's why I expected Solo to lose, to get pinned.
yeah. I mean, having Solo losing would have been fine again, like, because that still keeps Roman's streak of not being pinned
That
in
also
3.5
then
years intact.
Story
But,
going. It's the same story they're going to play out.
yeah, but it's just, again, it's like, I would have rather Roman and Solo actually won than have the Usos still chase him and say, nah, we ain't done, we want revenge sort of thing still. And then, you know, beat
Yeah.
them another time.
I mean, I'm happy with the Usos winning, and now the story is obviously Roman's. You know, fucking Roman had a fucking mental breakdown after that match, man. Honestly, the guy went
Literally screamed right into the camera.
the guy went ballistic, man.
Jesus
And now
Christ!
tomorrow Roman Reigns has a court case.
The tribal court of the trial of the tribal chief. Yes,
I
that.
love the tribal chiefs, yeah, in tribal court.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Whatever he-
teas.
Whatever,
Too many
he's
T's.
guilty
That's
or
why I got
not
confused.
guilty.
I don't know, man, but still, I like that the Usos won. I just don't like that Roman got pinned.
Neither do I.
I mean,
But again, it's
I mean, at some point Roman was gonna get pinned, right?
Yeah, but what we're saying is it should have been the person that beats him for the title.
Because then it would have been a very, 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 very big deal. So
Yeah.
that way,
Imagine if Cody would have pinned Roman at WrestleMania, it would have been a bigger moment than Jay pinning Roman now.
I agree.
Because he won the title and Cody would have been the first guy to pin him for a title. pinning him in a tag match, non-title, in a match that means basically nothing, is a bit pointless, in my opinion.
Now you come to think
well,
of it,
well, I just think that now it's kind of. I mean,
Obviously.
they kind of got it out of the way now, so now it's not really something to worry about anymore.
It's still,
There is that. It's still
doesn't
lazy.
make- It still doesn't make whoever beats him for the title mean anything, though.
Okay,
That's
then
my-
it doesn't make them feel special. But I mean, at this point, when has WWE really given us what we wanted?
No, I'm just giving you my point.
I know. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just saying WWE
No,
never
I'm
gives
not
us what we
giving you my
wanted. If
opinion.
we
What question?
how am I doing that? All I'm saying is,
You asked me a question after I gave you my opinion.
well, anyway. All right. Gonna skip over Raw because nothing really big happened on Raw. Really, the only thing that happened was Brock Lesnar came back and attacked Cody, and then Priest looked like he was gonna cash in
Cody-
again, and then Balor ruined it. And then,
Cody did confront Seth and did nothing.
yeah, all he said was so, and that.
fuck you, pal.
And then Shayna roasted the hell out of Rousey, saying no one wants to hear you talk. And that.
True. I
True,
agree.
no,
I mean, it's true, but. So let's go to yesterday.
I didn't watch AEW yesterday, so.
Well, I wouldn't either, but. So of course it started off with the blind eliminator tournament. They had Limitless, Keith Lee, and Swerve Strickland working together to go up against
What the
Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin.
They're back?
You would think, but no. Didn't last long, as Darby would pin Swerve, and Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin move on.
So now Swerve and Keith Lee are not together anymore.
Nope.
They haven't been together for a while. They were in a little feud a little while ago. This was basically just used to, again, further that feud to make them team together in the blind eliminator tag thing. And then, yeah, I think Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy is a really interesting, cool pairing. I just don't know why. It's this.
Oh
it's just
yeah,
this.
I agree with you,
I
Leo.
just don't think they're gonna win.
Neither do I, but they both throw caution to the wind, so it's funny.
Immediately after that match, Darby then had a video package about Nick Wayne, who was a wrestler that Darby offered a contract to when Nick Wayne was 16. He's going to be making his debut next week against Swerve on Dynamite.
Swerve gonna take another L.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
He's having a tough time, isn't he?
They're acting like this Nick Wayne guy is the biggest prodigy since whoever, basically.
When really he's just another.
High school kid.
I don't know.
Graduated.
Tony Schiavone.
Jericho.
Well, Tony Schiavone tried to do a backstage interview with Jungle Boy, and Hook said fuck that and started beating the crap out of him. And then
Jesus Christ.
Then Jungle Boy hopped in the back of his car, told the driver to go, and they left again.
Oh, I saw that. Didn't he jump into his car like head first?
Yep.
That was fun. Imagine.
So since Jungle Boy turned heel, the only thing we've learned is he basically thinks he's bigger than he actually is now, but also he still has maintained a lot of his jungle persona if he's diving headfirst through windows of cars.
Yeah, basically, he took one promo that wasn't good and he ran away from Hook.
But the worst part about this promo is the fact that Jungle Boy said, I'm going to go to Tony Khan's office and demand an FTW title match.
And then ran away from the FTW champion.
Yep.
Because he scares you.
Then after that was...
Hook's gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
He is going to kill him.
Then
Absolutely.
after
Hook is the
that
authority.
was the Acclaimed versus... this is weird. The Acclaimed versus the Blade from Butcher and the Blade and the Bollywood Boys.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, no one cares. Pretty much the Acclaimed won.
The Acclaimed have gone downhill, haven't they?
Somehow,
Yeah, they're not,
apparently...
they're not as hot as one were.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
They're not as big as they were, man.
I'm just saying they're not as like white hot as they once were. But you
Yeah.
can finish.
Ever since winning the AEW tag team titles, but ever since they lost it to the Guns, they went downhill.
Well, here was the thing about this. Afterwards, QTVs, which is the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard on the fucking planet.
Agreed.
Harley Cameron?
Yeah, Harley Cameron.
Whoever the fuck she is. Apparently she's got an eye on Bowens, even though I'm going to go ahead and say it. Bowens is gay and is dating someone. She keeps going after Bowens and saying that she's going to release a little video next week to show her real talent.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Sonny Khan's now doing...
What you're saying is we probably should not watch AW next week.
No.
No.
Then the next thing is they aired Eddie Kingston defeating Kenta for the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, which was immediately followed by Moxley's message to Kingston telling Kingston to answer the phone.
Okay.
And that's all we got. It went to black after that and then went to commercial.
Eddie Kingston is the champion, though, so good on him.
But,
Yeah.
you want to talk about a swerve? I'll give you a swerve. Here's a real swerve. Renee and RJ were backstage with Matt Hardy to see who his tag team partner would be in the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament. RJ pulled out the thing and said, "It's Jeff." Matt goes, "My brother Jeff." RJ goes, "It's Jeff Jarrett." Matt Hardy then immediately said, "I hate Jeff Jarrett." And then commercial.
He
Jeff
wishes
Jarrett.
it was Jeff Hardy, man. He wishes.
Who would you rather team with, Jeff Jarrett or Jeff Hardy?
Jeff Hardy,
Hardy.
obviously.
Jeff Hardy. It's the easiest answer you can think of.
I don't care
Man,
if he's tough in his matches. I'd still pick him.
Yeah, me too, because he's cooler, and he won't waste half the match trying to put himself over me. You know what I mean?
And he will also hurt himself in order for you to win.
Exactly.
So you don't have to take any bumps. He'll just do it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Now let me get the pin. Tag me in.
He'll just miss the swan pun.
Yeah, but instead, it's fucking Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, you leave Jeff Jarrett alone, bro.
Without him,
You're
we
supposed to have
wouldn't have
left
AJ Styles, remember that?
He was supposed to have left AEW.
I'm not roasting his ass.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Anyway, then after that, it was Chris Jericho made his way to the ring.
Yeah, what's this whole thing with him?
Alright, so let me explain it. So Jericho was talking about how he needed to reevaluate things in his career because he wanted to get back to being, a pure wrestler. Which is a fucking joke. Don Callis comes out, grabs the microphone, and starts telling Chris, there wouldn't be no Chris Jericho without Don Callis.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And then Jericho goes, sorry, there wouldn't be no Don Callis without Chris Jericho.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Don Callis also said,
Callis then said that he wants Chris Jericho to join the Don Callis family, which is pretty much joining the BCC. In which Jericho pretty much said this, you're seriously asking me to join the Don Callis family? You're asking me to join your faction? Chris Jericho doesn't join factions, Jericho creates them. So if you're seriously asking me to join up with you, my answer is maybe. Jericho walked out of the ring and Cal smiled.
The team. Imagine Moxley and Jericho on the team.
That's why I started laughing when they did that.
Imagine they become tag champs.
But then Jericho was backstage with
Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara.
yeah, which they got announced for being partners in the Blind Eliminator. But Jericho told them, Jericho goes, I'm not going to hold your hands forever. You two need to start acting like leaders and this and that. Which is kind of fucked up because that means the whole thing with Sammy Guevara was bullshit.
Jericho in the Blackpool Combat Club.
I can't see it, but...
that doesn't make sense to me.
It would be funny.
With the history he has with Moxley, I don't
think Mox would allow it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Moxley would not even allow that to happen.
Which, by the way, that it's going to be blood and guts. However, Kingston is not available, so because I guess he's part of the G1 and New Japan, and then, of course,
Yeah, because
Bryan Danielson because of his arm.
partner. Is this where we get Kota Ibushi, for God's sakes?
I don't know, because apparently after AEW went off the air, Kenny said that he had a partner in mind, and
He said that last time.
yeah, now he's just being a prick. Anyway, so
I
then
swear to God, if we don't get Kota Ibushi, yeah, I'm throwing stuff.
so then came what I think was match of the night, and I don't care what anyone says. The AEW World Champion MJF and Adam Cole versus the Butcher and Daddy Magic.
Can we talk about that entrance before the match?
Dude, that was the greatest thing ever. Adam Cole was just... Adam Cole's like, I'm done with you.
What he's talking about. What he's talking about is that MJF basically pretended to be a mini version of Adam Cole. Like, he was like trying to be the little brother, trying to fit in, doing the whole boom point and everything. It's like, it's all fun and games, you know.
That's literally the funniest thing I have ever seen.
Well,
MJF loves Adam Cole, man. He loves him.
well, the funny thing was, is
Adam
after
Cole,
Adam Cole hit the boom, like the knee thing,
Yeah.
MJF wanted him to tag him in for the pin, and Adam Cole was like, "Fuck you, 1, 2, 3."
No, he wanted to do he wanted to do a double clothesline.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh.
But after that, obviously, MJF and Adam Cole won. Afterwards, MJF threw a little birthday surprise for Adam Cole, singing to him, giving him a cake. Max wanted to shove the cake in Adam Cole's face. However, Adam Cole faked out MJF and threw him into the cake instead, in which Adam Cole
That backfired.
dragged his finger across MJF's forehead and took a taste of the cake and said it was good cake.
Probably 8.
Simba.
And
That's
then
what I thought when he dragged his finger across the forehead, was Simba.
And of course, they did a video package earlier with those two at a gym where apparently they said that there was a fat guy that looked like Tony Schiavone.
Oh my God. So
Jesus
this team,
Christ.
I don't give Tony Khan praise yet, but this team is fucking good, man. I love it.
Yes. Yes. Our damn sure.
Bro, I said this earlier. Adam Cole in the story is pissed off with MJF. But MJF's going to be the guy that wins them the tag titles, and he's the guy that's going to lose them the tag titles.
Yep.
And then they're going to fight for the world title again.
And then immediately after that match was the Owen Hart Foundation quarterfinal match between Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Ruby Soho. Dr. Britt Baker came out with last year's championship belt. So apparently they do different belts. It looked like Britt Baker was going to win, and then, of course, you know, the fucking Outcast.
Did she win?
Yeah, Britt Baker lost.
Oh.
Soho won thanks to help from the Outcast.
Ray and Tony Storm.
Tony Schiavone said that they stole a win. Sky Blue then came out behind Soho, and the two faced off because apparently they're facing each other next.
Is Soho going to win? It's a thing.
Probably.
Right. It wouldn't surprise me.
Was CM Punk on the show? No. No CM Punk.
No.
No.
No,
CM Punk.
unfortunately.
He can stay on Saturdays.
Well, apparently they got a big matchup. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway,
Oh,
then of course we got the main event. It was Kenny Omega versus Wheeler Yuta. This match was actually a pretty good fucking match.
Well, when you have Kenny Omega involved, yeah, it's bound to be a good match. But then
However-
also Wheeler Yuta, criminally underrated, by the way. I think.
Well, there was a problem with Kenny. Kenny couldn't really do half the moves because by the looks of the tape, which the commentators pointed out, not only was it on his shoulders, but apparently it was also around his neck. It's just his hair was hiding it.
So I guess they're really selling the fact he got dropped on his head by Will Ospreay out for
By the way,
Door.
Yes.
going back to Blood and Guts quickly, Fightful posted 20 minutes ago, conversations have taken place between Kota Ibushi and AEW.
So yeah, that's probably part
Yeah,
of it.
it's Koa. It's Koa then. It's Koa.
But who's going to be the other partner? Liam Warren. Haha.
Yep. But,
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm elite. Why not?
However, during this match, in the closing moments, Takashita came into the ring and delivered a Blue Thunder Bomb to Omega. Yuta went to pin. Kenny kicked out at 2. Kenny somehow was able to pick up Yuta and hit the One-Winged Angel. 1, 2, 3. Kenny wins. However, then Claudio came into the ring, kneeing Kenny in the head while he entered the ring. And then the Young Bucks and Adam Page ran down to even the odds with chairs and all that. And right when it looked like Adam Page was going to go for a chair shot, somehow the Dark Order came out from behind him, and it went off the air.
Oh.
They snatched a chair, and then it went to the next show. However, AEW showed the rest of it on their Twitter, in which Adam Page, or Adam Page pretty much, instead, the Young Bucks super kicked Claudio, and then Adam Page fucking chucked Claudio out of the ring.
Wait. I just figured something out.
What?
What is it?
So if Kota Ibushi is the Elite's partner, yeah,
Yeah.
and the BCC want Jericho, Jericho will be the partner.
Yeah. That's where I think it's going.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
However, they also announced a card for AEW Collision, in which it is the following. It is an AEW World Tag Team Championship match, or Championship Eliminator match between FTR and Bullet Club Gold.
Who are the tag champs?
FTR.
FTR.
Yeah.
The Owen Hart semifinal match between Willow Nightingale and ROH Women's Champion Athena.
I think a Nightingale wins that, you know.
I think she does too.
Yeah, same.
Owen Hart Foundation men's semifinal matchup between Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's
two
pretty much.
former members of Team Taz.
I don't know who wins now.
And then a matchup that's been years in the making. Huge rivalry in ROW. Or ROH. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna get
Joe
distracted
Punk,
for
yeah.
that. But yep. It's CM Punk versus Samoa Joe.
Well,
Hell yeah!
Samoa Joe, you're good and all that, but you know, Punk ain't gonna put you over.
Yeah, nah, he ain't gonna do that. I know your best buddies IRL probably, but at the same time, it's just like Punk's just come back,
ain't.
you know.
Yeah, but when
Okay,
it comes to
you-
next
they
week, Punk's like, yeah, fuck you, bro. I ain't putting you over.
I say they fucking hate each other. What makes you think they want to put each other over?
Well, Punk ain't putting anyone over, man.
It's just come back. Like they're gonna keep building his momentum
Okay.
until. Yeah,
I
they're
feel
gonna
like-
keep.
It's gonna be Punk versus Ricky Starks in the final. And Punk should put Ricky Starks over in the final, but he's not gonna.
No.
Yeah, he's not going to, but he should. But at the same time, it's like Punk and Samoa Joe is gonna be, you know, fairly solid, I think. So that's always nice.
I'm hoping that match is a banger.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
me
good
too.
match. It's gonna be a good match because Samoa Joe's in the match.
Mhm.
No other reason.
Oh no, not at all.
You
But,
make me want to debate with you so much.
Yeah, well, it is a podcast
so-
and debate.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's only Samoa Joe that's gonna make that match good. I think Punk can still deliver.
Cool. I don't.
Okay.
Alright, so
Occasionally
what's
he
next?
can.
That
His
was
match
an
with
amazing
Kojima.
debate. That was an
His match with
amazing-
Kojima. His match with Kojima at Forbidden Door was kind of good. So
Anyway, can we talk about this fucking game now?
All right. So let me describe it because I got the details of it right here. So if you guys like Fortnite and wrestling, guess
I
what?
like wrestling, but not Fortnite.
They are combining both of them.
Oh.
For those that don't know, the Stadium Stampede is described as the following. It'll be a 30-man online matchup with 30 wrestlers.
Online.
The only way to eliminate someone is by hitting a finisher. A finisher knocks them out with a KO. Pretty much its last wrestler standing wins. While you are wrestling, the area starts to shrink with a purple outline by the looks of it.
Fortnite.
Yep.
There's the Fortnite element.
A Fortnite element.
However,
to an
you can
AEW game.
pick up collectibles. You can get any weapons to use. From the promo they showed, it wasn't really a good one because it showed, I don't know, who was it? Scorpio Sky jumping off a thing, and it pretty much he face planted.
Yeah, he fell into the stand, right?
Yeah, he fucking face plants.
Yeah,
Face plant.
like the seat.
No, did you watch the trailer? Look in general. You'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. He face plants right into the goddamn thing.
He fucking did, man.
I believe you. I
Yeah,
didn't say I don't believe you.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? You're making this guy look stupid.
Also, why are they using Scorpio Sky when he's not been on AEW television for like years, basically?
They should have
Because
used
they
Kenny.
need
It would have been
30
more realistic.
Because they need 30 people, Liam.
Also, they showed Hangman on the horse. Yes, thank you, Trey.
Now that's cool. That is very cool.
Look, I can't give him his horse for his fucking entrance, and I'm pissed about it.
Well, apparently, in this new mode, there's going to be a bunch of different things. Because apparently it talked about there being a horse, the golf cart,
Oh, God.
multiple different weapons, multiple different parts of the arena, and pretty much they said that the main finish happens in the middle of the arena.
Can we now talk about the kick-out system?
Why, you hate it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a bit eh.
I thought the 2K23 kick-out system was fucking bad, where you had to spam the A button. But holy fuck, you have to spam 4 buttons at the same time to kick out, and they don't even kick out at one? What the fuck?
They're in it. So it's just a bit weird.
And then
Uh,
the controls are just, oh my god, don't get me started on the controls of this game. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, right when you
That's
think
why I
that you
don't
can
like-
edit the controls to 2K controls, you are sadly fucking mistaken.
No, because on 2K, yeah, you can run with RT, right? But then you can also, like, grab and stuff with it. You can only, in AEW, you can literally do one thing with one button.
Okay.
Yeah.
That make me does not want me to get that damn fucking game.
Don't get me wrong, the game is fun, right? I love it. But the control and the kick-out system are fucked up.
Very.
I'm sorry, like if I hear stuff like that, it makes me less inclined to buy it. Like I really don't want to buy it at this point because
I mean, it's still
yeah,
a
I've
great
seen
game.
Yeah, the rest of
seen
the game
mixed-
is fun, man.
I've seen mixed reviews. So
It's fun.
It's
It's
a
just
fun game. It's a fun game.
I was under the impression it was like similar to Here Comes the Pain, but I don't know. You know.
it is. It really.
Oh.
Except
you-
there's a
you
lot
can-
more you can do in it. I love the mini games.
You can
I know-
enter the ring on a skateboard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
to say-
sold. I'm getting the game tomorrow.
You
There
can
you go.
leave the ring on a skateboard.
I never actually played Here Comes the Pain.
Loser.
Get out.
Anyway,
Get out. Get out.
Nah, just leave.
get out of
please,
here
thank
now.
you.
You're done. Anyway,
How dare you?
Sorry. I just
No, fuck you.
It's only the greatest wrestling game probably ever.
like if I have a chance, I'll try to find that game.
you're not.
It's on
gonna.
PlayStation
It's
2.
old. It's fucking
It's on
old, man.
PlayStation 2. So unless you have a PlayStation 2, you ain't playing it.
Oh wait, guys, I just got a message from my. Oh no, I got a message from my work. No,
Too bad. You're busy.
I'm not going up a mountain again. Fuck you.
Also, apparently there were sources on Twitter that said Ronda says that time was cut for the women's tag title match at Money in the Bank.
Really?
Boy, I wonder why.
She's son.
Because she wanted her match.
Yeah, well, fuck her. Anyway,
So tomorrow, what's gonna happen?
yeah, tomorrow we gotta talk about tomorrow. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
I think Roman's found guilty.
Do you think is filming there tomorrow?
Apparently. They're
'Cause I know
they're
it's
saying
like-
he is.
I know it's still like thingy, but
According to reports,
thing.
they're saying that he is. So,
what's the date tomorrow?
7/7.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's there.
Why?
He's not.
Mhm.
there next
Did you have,
week.
did you have to pull it
I
up on
checked-
your phone?
I checked his schedule. Yeah, he posted his schedule. Do you remember?
You saved that?
No, I just went on his Twitter.
I don't know if he'll be found guilty, you know,
I think he
because
should.
Paul and he should be, but Paul and Solo will vote in his favor.
Well,
And
last
then
time I
Sami
checked,
Zayn-
Paul's
and
not
then-
really a
and then
part of the
Sami
family.
Zayn- And then Sami Zayn comes out.
Stop being pathetic, my God! Fucking fix your issues, Jesus Christ!
I'm telling you, I will not rule against the tribal chief.
When does Solo turn?
Probably tomorrow.
I don't know. It could be tomorrow, or it could be at SummerSlam. It's in between that time frame.
I don't think he's going to turn tomorrow. I think he should, but I don't think he is. You know.
Yeah, I think they should hold off on this one until SummerSlam. I really do.
I don't know. Everyone on Twitter,
Doing at SummerSlam.
honestly though, everyone on Twitter kept pointing out something in like different videos and stuff. It was pretty much like Solo looked at Roman when Roman was crying by not getting the pin,
Yeah.
and Solo was just like, "You little bitch."
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like tomorrow, even though Roman got pinned, he's still going to blame Solo for the loss.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
Solo's just gonna snap. And then he's gonna thumb Roman.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yes, Noble. He's gonna thumb him.
Thank you, Liam, for pointing. No, where was he gonna thumb him?
You're welcome. You're welcome. In the chest, maybe. I don't know.
Said this in the chat.
Where do you think Solo's gonna thumb Roman? Type 1 for that, type 2 for the other thing.
Oh my god. Bro, no, don't. You're gonna get as fucking. I don't know. You're gonna get as weird comments, bro.
Okay, never mind.
Are you
Don't
really
do that.
shocked?
Please.
It's probably better than the comments that we have been
Also-
getting that are weird.
SmackDown is at Madison Square Garden tomorrow, and it's 100% sold out. 13,000 capacity expected.
And it better be loud.
Yeah, New York,
That's all I'm saying.
let's go.
Let me tell you something. That tribal court segment in Madison Square Garden with 13,000 people is going to be cinema.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
cinema. It's gonna
And
be
also-
heated.
I know. This is not a big thing or anything, but Edge is returning tomorrow.
Yeah, that too.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Definitely for sure.
It's not that big.
Depends what he's gonna do though.
And there's a United States Championship match tomorrow. Austin Theory vs Sheamus. Now, Liam, I saw a comment you put about Austin Theory on Twitter.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you said he did. You said his title reign was basically crap.
Because it is.
You said he was good.
Yeah, he's good. But the way his reign's been booked has been extremely mid.
Yeah.
That's just
And then tomorrow he's gonna beat Sheamus.
again.
Sheamus.
And then AJ Styles vs Karrion Kross is happening tomorrow too.
Again.
I think AJ wins this time because Karrion won last time.
I think AJ wins too.
No, they don't want none.
I'm
They don't want none.
No, they're nothing scared, but they don't really want none.
Copyright.
Well, guess what?
Damn it.
They're gonna get some.
Yeah, they're gonna get some. Get some
And hi Scarlett. Hi
hands.
Scarlett. Hi Scarlett.
Hello.
That's the only reason Liam's watching tomorrow. Anyway.
Hell yeah. It's not like there's a tribal court segment going on that I'm also excited for.
Oh,
That's gonna be the main
shit.
event.
Look, Scarlett's pretty and all, but like cinema segments, like come on, this could be better than when Jay actually kicked Roman in the fucking teeth a few weeks ago.
Maybe he's gonna kick him in the teeth again.
Please do. I would love that.
And then Solo's gonna kick him in the teeth.
And that would be very, 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 very cool.
Bro, imagine Paul Heyman hitting a super kick.
I doubt he can even get his leg up that high. It's going to be a shin suit.
Watch this. Hiya!
Ah!
Oh!
I
I pulled my muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Tony Kwan like Vince in the Royal Rumble!
Solo, help me!
But,
Get me up!
Sin said Liam is definitely gonna sim for Scarlett tomorrow.
Okay, Sim, whatever, bro.
This comes from the guy who simps Charlotte Flair. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Talking
don't do
about
that.
her, do you guys think it's gonna be Asuka, Charlotte, Bianca, Triple Threat, SummerSlam?
Yes.
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 So that's
The
it,
feeling
yeah.
is going to be like that.
I think Asuka should retain there and then Io cashes in, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Although
Yeah.
I do want Asuka versus Io at SummerSlam.
Yeah, you can still get it with the cash in.
Yeah, but I would like them both healthy when they.
Oh, no. WWE don't do that.
Both cave Habe 100%, but no, they don't do that. So
Yeah, because fuck it.
But anyway, SmackDown tomorrow is a big show, so tune in and watch it, guys.
yeah, please.
Watch it.
Also, subscribe to us, because we're on the road to 200 subscribers. We're 13 away. Like,
It means so much. We hit 100 earlier this year, so if we get double that in 3 months, that would be incredible, guys.
and also, go watch the tier list video that Peyton, Ross, and Vega did.
There's gonna be a lot of fucking debating.
a lot of questionable
A
things. in there.
lot of debating.
I haven't watched the video yet, but there's a lot. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'll let you know later.
Liam,
I'm kind of upset that Vader wasn't in it.
Liam,
Why?
I'm telling you this now. Those three dinguses didn't know Kane and X-Pac.
No, they didn't know they were a team. Get your facts right.
No, they didn't know him. They looked at him and just like, who's that?
No. they
Only
didn't
one
know
of the
they were a
best
team.
comedic acts
It
of the
said
Attitude
who?
Era.
They literally
No,
not
no.
know X-Pac
I
and Kane are a
didn't,
team.
I didn't know they were. No,
What?
don't act like you knew they were a
I
fucking
don't-
team.
Noble, you didn't
did not-
fucking
I did
know.
not- I did not know either.
Oh,
I knew it because I watched them back in the day.
Well, yeah, because you're old. That's what I kept saying.
Fuck.
I knew because I went back through a whole watch through of years and years of wrestling when I started. And
Thank you, Trey.
whenever
They
I
didn't
did.
even know who the Nasty Boys were. That's what pissed me off.
I don't know who the Nasty Boys are.
All right, that's it. Get out. You're too young.
We've got too many Gen Z
Yeah.
kids.
Me, get out. How about we end this and we fight in the other VC?
All right.
Yeah.
Today,
Can we get
all right.
sponsors, please?
Shut up. Anyway, don't need you fucking tell me how to do it. Anyway, make sure you folks check out the Wrestle Arc Podcast YouTube channel where we said that you guys can check out all of our videos and all of our previous streams. Make sure you folks like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Twitter, which we don't know how long Twitter is going to be up for, but yeah, just check out the Twitter right now at ArcWrestle. Thank you to our sponsors once again, SeatGeek.com. Download it on your mobile devices today or check it out at SeatGeek.com. And a big thank you to our other sponsor, which is TeePublic. Make sure you folks check that out for the latest in Wrestle Arc merchandise with the link in the description below, which is where all of the other guys' stuff is anyway. But yeah.
Oh, Raider, do you want
Anyway.
to promote your channel because of what's coming up?
Oh yeah, you guys may not know this, but unfortunately we're putting NNW on pause.
Aw.
But instead we have a pretty good damn replacement.
Yes.
For those that don't know, we did a show back in the day. We did multiple shows back in the day called the 2K League. And guess what? It's back!
Right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's starting next week, so make sure you folks check it out. Yeah.
New matches, new rosters, new champions, everything. Crafted, everything.
Which, by the way, these motherfuckers still have to give me their champions. That'd be great. Anyway, alright, but anyway, we're gonna get out of here now.
Also,
From
next week, we're not telling you who's here next week. Guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you. Anyway, bye.